Hey there, Silver Tongue Devil here, variety stream, let's go. One intro, classy, straight down to the point. Someone asked what weapon I prefer. I am in love with the crossbow. Crossbow, so good. Right, what I was thinking tonight, so the reason why we're here tonight, the reason why I did this is, I was looking at the percentage of my battery and I was like, that's near as damn it, like 100% on my battery and my reserve battery. I could stream because I'm not working. I was going to do a run on the dungeon and then maybe play a bit of some other games. So, you guys get to see what I do in my free time if you like. Be here with me for every step. At the weekend, this weekend, I am going to be streaming. Have you seen the live stream? I've got it up. We're going to be streaming The Fast and the Fletcherous. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's my favourite way to play IDU. Actually, yeah, that's the point. I probably didn't. No, I did put it that it was an IDU stream. But yeah, I was going to stream some IDU on Saturday. I've had requests. Oh, come on, Tracking. Don't, because it was working fine earlier. Maybe it's something to do with streaming, you know. Oh, actually, hang on. I did change something in here. Yeah, indie streaming. Yeah, I was planning on doing Compound on Saturday, and then I thought, actually, you know what? Because the last Ancient Dungeon stream was a bit cursed. I didn't get as many people in as I wanted to chat to. And then I thought, well, we've got the Discord side of things up and running. I am going to do a Compound stream. What I'm hoping to do is, at the same time as doing that Compound stream, I want to do a giveaway. That's the reason why I've delayed it, Norb. Free games, that's why. I know you've already got it, so I know that's of no interest to you, but free games. What the fuck is that? I have seen those before. They're not very common though, I don't think. That was a big plan. Yeah, I was planning on doing. Sorry, it wasn't Orb that asked that question, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I was planning on doing a Compound run, a Compound game on Saturday. My plan is some new enemies. You're hiding behind the door. Come on. Come on. Come on. Fine. Explosive tipped. What my plan is, as I said, is to do. Yeah, I mean, so when you say so obviously you've got that up now, and I'm obviously going to use that as my thing to say when I'm doing this. But are you guys looking for game recommendations of things that you either mainly arranged? Increase. Oh, okay. Are you looking at game recommendations for me to play and show off to you, or are you looking at game recommendations of things that you guys want to get? Because I mean, I can do both, but I would rather do it by showing you the game. But then I also understand that by showing you the game, I could spoil parts of the game, which may not be of everyone's interest. So yeah, I've automatically assumed. That's a big plan. I've automatically assumed that that's games that you recommend me to like play and do videos on and live stream. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured it would be. But again, at the end of the day, you know, it's as much your guys' channel as it is a Discord channel as it is mine. So you tell me. I would recommend playing a stream of Saints and Sinners if the arrow on the bow could be pulled back using the trigger. So Doge on the, but I still might do it anyway. So on the game recommendation front, Doge, what would I recommend at the moment? Now, all I know about you is that you are very young, and that you play Into the Radius. So I haven't got a lot to go on. I'm not going to make any sweeping statements on those two things. I don't know, what kind of games do you like? Obviously, you like Into the Radius. There's not really anything else on the Quest that's quite like Into the Radius at the moment. I mean, Saints and Sinners is definitely... Oh, that's where we started. Saints and Sinners is definitely very close. Oh, this is a thing as well. Secrets Within Secrets is definitely a thing on this game. Found out the other day. Yeah. Compound is a fantastic FPS, but because I'm going to be doing a giveaway on it, hold fire. I mean, if you really, really want to give it a look and have a look, I've got videos on it. And I've also got, if you go into the community tab on the channel, you'll see that there is a... what's the term I'm looking for? What's that over there? Oh, encounter room. That I can get you money off of. Yeah, there's money off of Compound at the moment, 25% off with my referral. That's the word that I'm looking for. Fucking idiot. Wait, steady on. Yeah, I can get you 25% on Compound out of the referral system side of things. It also gets me even more credit, which I'm planning on spending on all you guys anyway. But because I'm planning on doing a Compound stream giveaway, hold fire, because I might be able to get you it for now. Well, you might be able to win it for now. We shall see. Sweet Surrender is, again, another one that I'm likely to do giveaways on in the future. I make a point of always going back and having a word with those boys and seeing if they want me to do something for them when they do an update. And they're pretty good on the updates. There was one every good 2 or 3 months, I think. Well, there has been so far. But Sweet Surrender is now a very solid purchase. There's a lot to do in that game. I could play some Sweet Surrender for you tonight, see if it's your sort of thing. We haven't played Sweet Surrender for a while. You're not letting me buy that, are you? Yes, you are. Oh, that makes this run easier. Cool. Let's go... See, that's not bad, because I've had some very good rewards out of the random version of that, but other than for that, it's not that great. Yeah. See? So now, if we can get 10 gold together, we could have that apple. No, I haven't played Sweet Surrender. I mean, out of all of us, I'm the one that doesn't have to play it quite as often, because I've played that game a lot. A lot. But it's good. It's just one of those ones for me where it's like, for me, it needs more content. I need a new class or some new things within it, because I've done everything a lot of times. I would recommend... Oh, shit. Forgot about those boys. I'd recommend this. Is that what I think? Oh, range strikes, teleport enemies. I've never taken that because that sounds terrible. Let's have a go. Because I probably need it. We need some coins for that. This is really good. If you don't mind, I'm not a fan of this art style. I'm not a fan of Minecraft. I've never really played Minecraft. I've played some derivatives of Minecraft in this style. But if you like this has got a lot of content. More has opened up to me the more that I've played this, in the form of memories, which are kind of like one-shot dungeons with they're kind of like one-shot dungeons. I think they're still randomly generated, but they have a rule set. So, for instance, I played the the Gambler one yesterday, and basically what that does in this is you'll see me picking up lots of relics. The relics and special things, special marks that you can use. And what the Gambler side of things of that does is takes all of that away, and you just get 3 random items every boss that you beat. And it just adds a new level of challenge to the game, or, you know, it means that it's, you know, it's a bit of a nightmare of a mode, but like I like with Fletcher in IDU, you are then being forced to use things that you wouldn't usually use. And turns out that some of those things that you wouldn't usually use are actually quite a bit of fun if you can get into them. I had a run last night where the first item was Bottle Lightning, which basically means that every time I fire my projectile, it comes back tiny, and then I have to wait for it, but it can grow to epic proportions, and then I can fire it at the enemy. So it slows your rate of fire down, but increases your damage. Now, normally, with the crossbow, I wouldn't take that. Then in that case, Until You Fall is absolutely fucking fantastic. I could show you that as well. I really like Until You Fall. That is a great little game, and it's really good on the cardio as well. But I could also recommend... bastard. I could also recommend Dragon Fist Kung Fu if you like punching your wall. Need to stay away from this guy when he does his... He does that one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that one's not too bad. I thought that came out at diagonals like the Skeleton King one does. This one's good. This one has got melee to it as well, in that regard. If it's definitely a melee game that you fancy. But yeah, Until You Fall is a very good one. Ooh, upgrades. Until You Fall is a very good one. What else? Dragon Fist VR Kung Fu. That's another great one. That one's had some new content added, and as I understand it, the dev's working on multiplayer. So we could all very much be kung fu fighting, well, against each other most likely, but that is a possibility in the future. Again, I'll swing back and have a look at that game when he drops more bits and pieces. He has added a little bit to it. There's now like a fighting the undead mode. That's quite good if I can get a bigger weapon. This tap the floor and you do that, but it's a bit it's a bit of a reach with the fucking dagger. Yeah, I saw Battle Talent as well. I've played that a little bit. Ah, you little bastard. This thing's actually quite powerful. Yeah. Oh, don't tell me about Vamp Survivors. Whew. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. You'll have to get in line with everybody else. There's plenty of martial artisty types that want to try and take me down in VR, I am sure. Starting with Beanie, believe it or not. He's done his fair share of martial artsy training and esque stuff. Yeah, Battle Talent, I played a little bit of Battle Talent when it was very, very early on. And apparently they've added a hell of a lot to it. So, but it's still not like a proper release yet. And I don't think it's a paid for one either yet. So that doesn't make any difference as to whether I would play it or not. Whether, you know, it doesn't have to be paid for to do it. There's just more coming, more to be added as I understand it. I'm trying to think what else. What else have I got? I mean, I've got Mother Gunship that I need to play. Now, I've played Mother Gunship, or not Mother Gunship, but it's the prequel. Broken Edge is fantastic, but that's not a game that's going to give you a lot of content. That is a multiplayer focused game. So it depends on what you like, and yeah. As I understand it, multiplayer was not one of the asks, so I assume we don't want that. But yeah, Broken Edge is fantastic. Again, though, hold fire on Broken Edge. That's one of the games that I plan on getting you all. You lucky swines. Yeah, I'd much rather get you Broken Edge over... Is that a good one? Not really. Oh, actually. Oh, something I found out the other night. It doesn't work with this, though. Hang on. So, you know how in... Sounds good to me. So you know how I said you can store an item in each wrist? And then with the crossbow, and I think this will work with the sword and dagger as well, how you can store a weapon in your offhand while still being able to load the bow. There's always that problem that you might eat the food. Oh, I can't show you it now. What I found is if you pick up something with this hand, hold grip, and put the weapon back on, you can now hold, or you can hold 4 items, but don't hold bombs in your hands because you'll blow them up, and don't put your hands anywhere near your face if you're missing life, otherwise you'll eat them. But there's a little trick there for holding 4 items all the time. What Spider-Man game was that? Oh, Upadograd, yeah. Yeah, that's one that I need to have a look at as well. I've got I played it today with the developers. It's a game. I'll be putting a trailer up. I won't say too much about it, but it's called Rival Rides. If you have a look, you'll see that online. Definitely not my art style of game. Something that I would probably avoid. However, having a go of it today, it was a lot of fun. You got it. Who's that? Oh, hello, Quack. Yeah. Since you've been away for so long, dude. Yeah, they've gone for a huge graphical overhaul. You know, the crossbow's got a little slower rate of fire now, so you have to wait for the arrow to return. How you doing, dude? I haven't spoke to you for ages. Are you back on IDU yet? I hope so. That's new. The thing is, Norb, that's not new. Oh, fucking eating it again. That's not new lighting. That is definitely a graphical glitch. Somebody, I can't remember, it was one of you lot in here, made a very good point. I think it was Ray or... Might have even been you. No, you're not on the programming side of things. I can't remember. I think it was Ray S. Said that basically one of the things that you might do as a programmer when you go back into an area to redo something or redesign something is turn the brightness up, or, you know, adjust the contrast of that part of the level so that you can see what you're doing. And they didn't turn it back off again, is what I think has happened. Because if you notice, some areas are particularly well lit, others are not. Why is there a difference then? Why is there not? Like, for instance, this game is always dark, except when you get to the lighting sources. Ooh, Michigan, nice. That's, oh, awesome. You ain't got time for IDE then. I know you're businessy right now, and that's probably a better thing than playing video games, right? But yeah, no, good call on the bloody wall tumours. Didn't even think about that. I don't think I've actually paid attention to anything being teleported towards me. But I think if I kill it, there's teleport on top of me. It did. Where's the other one? There it is. So how's this working? I need to be able to do one hit. Wow. Professionals, fucking massive stretch of the imagination, mate. But hey, if I can get some peanuts for doing what I would normally do of an evening, and it all comes from Google, happy days. Yeah, I don't know if I'm a fan of this teleporting things to me. Oh, and I have to give up health. Let's... Oh, I thought this would have been an encounter room. Okay, well that's something at the very least. Which one does this one do? Small amount of damage nearby enemies. Bit rubbish. Nope, 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 nope. Hello, Steel. You play For Honor, do you? Nice. I used to play that a hell of a load. I was a samurai. No, not samurai. Kensai, wasn't it? Or Kenshi main or samurai main or whatever the samurai dude was. Back in the day when they didn't have about 50 fucking characters. Oh, I forget I've got that. Yeah, this is a terrible thing, but I have never picked it up, so I do need it. I do need it for part of my collection. As far as the crossbow's concerned, I'll be honest, I don't remember how I unlocked it, but I jumped onto the Discord and had a look around, and the general consensus was you need to pick up 2 journal pages. So if you have... I'll try and show it off. Done in here. If you have the map perk... Now, this is credit to Electra, who was in the stream not so long ago, being awesome and telling me how to play this fucking game properly. Oh, thought I'd show his person. What if you have the I think it's the bat ear? Bat ear? Or yeah, it's definitely not very good. Not very good for this. No worries, dude. Thanks for dropping by. We'll do an IDU on Saturday if you're around. The Fletchering. Not to be mixed up with Felching. Yeah, two journal pages was what I read. And you did pick up 2. Then it might be a specific 2 of the same kind. I think it's just gonna... To be honest, it didn't take me long to unlock it. I think I did maybe 4 or 5 runs, but I got quite deep into most of my runs. I don't think it's to do... I don't think... No worries, dude. I don't think it's to do... Yeah, there's... I mean, just all I was told, or all I saw when I was looking around, because even I don't know, it doesn't say in the game how to unlock the crossbow. Or what I read and what the general consensus seemed to be was that the cartographer was the one that you... If it's the cartographer, I think it was, they said. If it's the cartographer, that's the one that you don't want. So you would need to get another. And I think it very well... I know the scholar's the one that you pick up at the end, I think. Again, though, this is... So, on Doja's note of, like, you know, I'm looking for a big game to get into... This is one of them, definitely. There's so much unknown. There's so many things. There's not a lot of information out there as well. It's not... I don't think this is going to be the sort of game that I'm going to be doing, like, tips in 30 ticks for or what have you. I might do, because I've come across a few things that I haven't seen elsewhere, like killing the shopkeeper just before you buy an item off of him to do stuff. It does actually work. That's not too bad now that we're not... That we're tasty. Have I got enough to buy both? So yeah, what I was saying about the pages is these yellow rooms are the shopkeeper. I think it was Electra that told me that the purple rooms are secrets and the blue rooms are journal rooms. So I think you need to collect journal notes from 2 of those blue rooms. I don't know if one of your 2 journal pages is the cartographer, and I think the reason being is because the cartographer's like the story element of this game, whereas the other things are extras potentially. Right, we'll have that. We'll have that. And then kill you. Ha! Didn't see it coming, did you? Could do with a decent item though. Not impressed with this teleporter thing. Can see I'd be very good for melee, obviously, but yeah, didn't even factor that in. And I never liked leaving things behind. But we are at least getting to the point where damage-wise... Ow. Damage-wise, we're killing things straight up, so it doesn't matter if they get teleported to us, they're dead anyway. Has anybody who's played this seen what this does? It's actually very cool. Ready? I have a growth now. What shall we call him? So, the end boss... So yeah, this is a growth from, I think the Beast Bile might be some sort of play on the Water of Life. So again, I don't know. Basically, this is an additional weapon. Fires like little beams like the end boss does. But, yeah, gets in the way a bit. Rob Jr. It could be Rob Jr., couldn't he? Or maybe the Devil's Advocate? Yeah, like that? No? Okay. How's about... I don't know. We'll think of some more more names, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't talk to myself, because it is technically me, isn't it? So, yeah. As far as... I'm not an instrument guy. I'm not a music guy. I will be taking the piss about the fact that I am not a music guy, especially when it comes to Into the Radius in a fairly large video that I've got coming up on making money. Shoot! That's what he does, like. I suppose it would be the guitar, though, because that's all I get to play in VR games. I don't play anything, actually. I spend way too much time playing video games to be able to have an instrument hobby as well. Oh, that's dangerous. This is dangerous, but it could be funny, so we'll take it. So this basically gives me a random mark. Oh, you don't have to pick it up. Oh, that's not that bad. So it's going to contain more gold chests. Yes. That's actually probably better than the other one. Takes a very long time to charge that one up, though. Yeah, that is. That's terrible for this build. But those growths are only on this level, so it's not too bad. It does at least teleport all the gold and such to me. So yeah, if I had to narrow myself down to a favourite instrument, bongos. I like bongos. Oh, I tell you what I will like. Nob will fucking love this as well because he's a massive weeb also. Shamisen. Nob will know what that is, I think. Should know. Can't call yourself a true weeb master if you don't know what a shamisen is. I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably butchering it. But the big... I don't know if any of you guys have seen a film called Kung Fu Hustle. If you haven't, I highly recommend it. There's a scene in that where there's a couple of the guys that are sent to assassinate some of the plot characters within it, and they play, I think it's called a shamisen between them, and they play it in such a manner that they are able to project fatal energy with it in the form of like blades. Oh, so good. Such a good scene. I have the music from that scene as my ringtone. Would you fancy that? Because I like that scene so much. But yeah, Kung Fu Hustle is an amazing film. I love it. Yeah, it's like a I don't even know how you describe it. Like a massive, like a cello, but on its side, and instead of shapely like a cello, it's like a big fucking plank of wood, and then has the strings laid about it. But yeah, if you want to watch an awesome film scene, look up Kung Fu Hustle, and yeah, it would be like the don't even know how you would search for it. Music battle, maybe that would probably come up. But yeah, it's awesome. If you haven't seen it, well worth a watch. It will feature in one of my Kung Fu, in one of my Dragon Fist videos if I ever get around to doing something like that. Knockback. Bit slow on the old projectile, but you know, he's trying, isn't he? It's more about having a growth that really gets in my way for doing shit than it is the damage. I don't know if there's a way to power it up or anything. You did nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Hurt his feelings. Hurt my own feelings. Right, I'm going to try not to talk to my hand too much tonight. It's a bad habit. Moderately increase all characteristics, but significantly decrease luck. You know what? That's not a problem. We can do that. We need more damage. Good. That's significantly more damage as well. We need to put that one. Actually, that can go there. No, we will end up eating that apple, so we do it that way round. Right, I would say... Oh, there goes that. Say we're at a point now where we've probably got enough damage that we can just smash through to the end and not have to explore every nook and cranny, so we can get this done, get me upgraded, and then we'll go play something else. Yeah. Although, having said that, when hit by a boss for the first time, you take no damage. Like that. There's a lot of achievements for doing the levels with no hit. So that's something that, when I've got everything maxed out, I will concentrate on. But not yet. There's no point going for things that are technically challenges within a game until you've got everything done, because you're just making it work harder, just making life harder for yourself. Oh, we've got, if he is about as well, Indy, I think someone said that Indy's doing a stream tonight on, a live stream with the devs on Iron Guard, which is a tower defense, which I like. I don't know. I think they'd be a lot more enjoyable in a VR format, which is obviously what that is. But yeah, I've got us redirected to that for tonight. So if anyone wants to come and have a look at something else and chat in the Indies thing afterwards. Yeah, you gotta watch it. You can't be a true weeb if you just watch one or two animes or like the occasional series. You've got to do martial arts, you've got to speak the language. Yes, we are streaming. Yeah, no worries, dude. We are streaming on Saturday. I'll be doing Into the Radius. I'll be doing In Death Unchained, and I'll be doing some very Fast and Furious fun stuff, or stuff that I find fun anyway. I have my own particular idiom for playing a certain sigil, and it can get very messy quite quickly. It's quite funny. So yeah, no worries, dude. We'll see you then. I don't want that teleported to me. Give over. Right, I think we're just going to start making beelines for the exit now and get this complete. Because we're doing enough damage and we've got plenty of healing items. So let's not be quite as... I do want... good job. Thing is, I do want to cast that so I can get more things. Because we like things. I like being completely overpowered. Gain some protection. Yeah, whatever. Don't think I've seen that. What's it called? Mecha War? I'm from a little bit of an older school than you. My favourite animes are the very manly animes. No, not as overly manly, I should say. And as on the martial artist side of things as well, I am a massive fan of Fist of the North Star. Obviously, I like Dragon Ball Z as well because I think everybody likes Dragon Ball Z. But is that really anime, manga? It's, you know, it's more of just a Japanese cartoon, which I suppose that is exactly what anime is. But 86. Yeah, okay. I do like the mech stuff. I'm a big fan of mech stuff. I've actually got a mech game on this that I've barely played, which looks good. I've got some bits and pieces for my controller so I can make them into joysticks for that game and the flight sim game that I picked up not so long ago. War over the Pacific, I think it is, the World War II fighter plane one. But yeah, for me it's Fist of the North Star and Devilman. I was very happy to see them do the... Well, I'm a massive fan of the original. What was the new one called? Devilman Crybaby, that was it. Crybaby was good in regard to the fact that it continued the story, but I think the original, where they got to with the original in story was so much better because it's just fucking hyper violence, and I used to watch that very late at night when I was a child, so it's ingrained and etched into my the very core of my being how good that is. Trying to think what else I watched as well. Monster City, a little bit of AD Police. Can't remember the one. Someone made me watch a mech one recently, and it was a bit... It was good, but it was a bit up itself. I remember that the thing that I didn't like is that the mechs were tethered. I fucking hated that. I think you'll probably... What was it? I can't remember now. It's on Netflix. But yeah, I hated the fact that the mechs were tethered. Because I hate being tethered. That's why everything that I do... up until this point anyway, has been Quest Native and got away from the PSVR as quickly as possible because I hate being fucking corded, and I hated seeing robots being corded. It limits the fight range. You can't do cool stuff when you've got a fucking cord hanging out the back of you all the time. Rubbish. It also, this anime that I'm thinking of as well, also got very up itself. It was good though. It's alright. Worth a watch. But decrease your number of hearts moderately. Moderately 5? Yeah, that's worth it. I don't think it was Pat Labor. Maybe, no. It's like a 13 episoder. Can't remember what it's called though. Can't have been that good. That way. So what are we saying next then? Shouldn't take me too long to get this done. Was it Doge you said that he was? Yeah, Doge was going, wasn't he? I was going to show him some things, but if he's gone... You lot can choose, and if you don't, I'll just carry on. We'll have a look, though. Have a look at my list, see what I've got to play. Do things that I don't like doing in live stream whilst I'm getting good. Like to get good before I do. No one's there. Shop on this level? Do we care if we've got a shop on this level? Doesn't look like there's any secrets. I've got a lot of money though. I'm not walking all the way that far back. No chance. No chance. Ooh. Free relic. Drastically is an increase of 7 damage. But I could kill myself so easily if I just miss a few shots. I'm really good at doing that in Fletcher. Hence why I play the way I play. What was this? What was your number of hearts? Okay, let's do that after the boss. That's actually quite a good one. Go on, Rob Jr. It's a lame name, we need something better. Hello, Sean. Double your number of hearts, but set current health to half a heart. That we can get away with. We lose the white heart as well. That's a bastard. Right. Health is low, weapon damage significantly increased, or range strikes have a chance to do massively more damage. Easy choice. Massive more damage. Occasionally. Right, yeah, hopefully you're looking forward to the stream tomorrow, Sean. Have any of you, so after I've showed you it, because obviously you all play ID, or the vast majority of you do, have any of you actually tried doing this whole Orphan Assassin thing? What's more likely to contain more gold? Because I know I always say, like, I find this a much easier way to play Fletcher. I don't know if you guys do as well. Again, it's always a nice eye-opener to find out if you guys are actually able to do that or not, because it just allows me to judge whether I'm full of shit or not. Well, I mean, we know that that's a thing. But yeah, it's like when I was doing, what was it that I was doing? Oh, not today. What was it that I was doing that gave me a greater appreciation? Can't remember what it was now. Oh, when I was doing left-handed. That gave me a very big appreciation for the dramas that you guys must go through these days when you're first starting the game. Okay. It's the one thing that I will say is it is a good one for learning, at least learning where the orphans are. Oh, someone's here. Lovely. Well, oh, and that's melee. Oh. That's melee, I know that much. Yeah. Do need food, otherwise we're not going to last. That's melee critical chance, that's garbo. Let's go and have a look down the bottom here. Yeah, we do need to do a bit of exploring now. So you need food. Have you done well score-wise out of it, though? That's the thing. But yeah, as I said, even if you don't, I find it's a really quick-fire way. And, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, I find it, hopefully you guys do, I find it quite exhilarating. I think it makes, oh, twice been hit by the same fucking way. quite an exhilarating watch and an exhilarating way to play. Oh, no, exactly what you're saying. Exactly what you're saying. But yeah, that's... I can play the other way, I just don't find it anywhere near as entertaining. I need to be careful here, because we need life. Is that the one that I think it is? I think so. Don't know if that one's permanent. I don't think it is. Come on, food. Actually need you now. I'm not going to get very far. But yeah, I do find the whole orphan assassination, or... Well, no, not assassination. That's mortal now. I find the way that I play, just going after the orphans and just doing as little in the pit as you can possibly manage, or, you know, getting out of there fast. Find it a good way to learn where all the orphans are, at the very least. Uh-oh. It's still my favourite mode. I mean, there was another mode that was my favourite, but we don't talk about that apparently anymore. No, I do like, to be fair, Mortal's got its uses as well, because it's a good way to get you familiar with the grind, but it doesn't teach you. Oh, what, the Shamisen? Shamisen? I have no idea. Oh, just took another hit. Yeah, I was gonna say, hit the live button. Hit where it says live. If that's got a red light on it, that means you should be up to speed. If you actually tap on live, it'll bring you up to live. And I've also found that even when it says you are live, you can still be a second or two behind. If you go into settings and put it onto 2x speed, it'll catch up. Fucking one hit from death here. Idiot. Hello, Cam. Thank you for joining us. See, this is part of the reason why I think Cam was complaining in the Facebook group of me not doing the Stream of Pain, is because he knows that I'll put up a decent score on Fletcher, and then that means that he has to do the same. I know the real reasons. Hey, we had some good times on Fletcher. Great times. You being at the top, constantly being worried that I'd catch you. No. No, it does not. Well, you say that. Kind of let you have the win last season, so, you know. Can't really say that. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. This is really bad, this teleport thing. Killing me. Getting to half health, we need that. Yeah, it's 6 of one and half a dozen the other with Mortal. I mean, it kind of trains you the wrong way. Don't get me wrong, it's always nice to have different options of how to play. Oh, fucking hell. Right, well, looks like we're playing something else then. Pick a game, I'll go and play it. Well, we needed the insight anyway. I'm very close to getting the next thing. Well, I know not to pick the teleport thing up ever again. God, that absolutely destroyed us. but I've got it now, so I don't need... I've never picked that one up before. As Kicking was saying... As Kick was saying, that one will be... I needed that item anyway, because the more items you get, the further you progress, and the more items you unlock, and blah, 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 so it's not too bad. We haven't got too many more that we need yet. But yeah, that'd be a really good one. It is becoming multiplayer. That's one of the reasons, other than discount as well, is one of the reasons that spurred me on to get this. Because, I don't know, being able to co-op this with you guys during a stream or something and take you through the dungeon. So I feel like I need to get good enough to be able to do that and instruct and tell you. So I'm hoping they add maybe another weapon as well. That'd be quite nice. Right, let's go and play someone else. But yeah, we need that hit things to teleport them next to you would be all right for melee. It's fucking disgusting for crossbow. Yeah, it's all in the works at the moment. It hasn't been in the works for very long. Oh, guys, right? I need a quick favour. Just going to play this for a minute. So, if you don't like it, talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. Because I haven't actually reviewed, because we did this game in the after party, and I haven't actually reviewed any footage of how this looks when I play it back. So I just want, because people have said to me that it's like that should zoom out for you if I step back in my play space, which might make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. Probably makes it a bit easier for me to play as well. If you didn't, for those of you who are into Vampire Survivor, the dev of this one is a fan as well. I'm a massive fan of Vampire Survivor. That game is so good, and it's definitely one of those just one more run style games. This is very much like it in that you're not making choices, but you're picking things up that are powering you up, and then it's about survival. When I step back, because I know that was, I know K2 was saying about that it was a bit either close in or you couldn't really see what was going on. The dev actually gave me access to... Oh, maybe. But yeah, the dev gave me... In fact, definitely, I'd have you all leveled up massively. It's one thing to be able to play a game and show people. It's another one to be able to be there and do it with them. But yeah, the dev gave me access to something that might help me show this game off in a little bit better light. Because as I understand it, it doesn't translate well. Like the viewpoint of it doesn't translate well when it's being watched back. And there is a dev thing that the dev's got for when he does videos, which should work for live streams as well, or it definitely will work for live streams. I tried it. It is the most jarring experience I've had in VR for a little while now, because I enjoy the way that I'm playing it at the moment. And bless him, he's competing with me score-wise, and he's playing in this god-awful mode to make sure that his videos look good. So, it's not god-awful, it's just, yeah, it just doesn't translate very well to this game, or doesn't work very nicely for me. But yeah, so maybe that's the key to it then. If I get far back in my play space, you guys might be able to see the action a little bit better. This is basically one of those games that as you play it becomes absolutely fucking organised chaos. But I just want to, as I said, I'm not playing proper, I just want to get some footage of me playing this, because this stream I won't trim down. This basically is one big after party, so I'll just leave it as is and sign out when I'm ready to go. Right, that will probably do us. Well, I'd say we need to change that, but Superbright won't give me any free games to do a stream of, so there you go. Might have to buy some myself. Who knows? Maybe I will. Oh yeah, just fly into things. That's the way. That's the way. Oh, that's another one. That's the way, Saitama. That's another one that I watch. Massive fan of anime-wise is One Punch Man. So good. So good. Right. It's like I've always said, Sean. There's people that play VR and they know what IDU is and they are hooked. And there are those people that are just waiting to buy it and just waiting to be hooked. So, right. What do we play? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty expensive. I've shown you enough of Broken Edge Knob for you to know whether you're going to like it or not. And besides, I'm going to try and get you it anyway, so I'm going to try and get loads of you into it. Yeah, it is an expensive game. I'll tell you what, I'll go on IDU quick. There was some things that I wanted to try fast. God, have I not played IDU for that? Or I haven't played it for... Yeah, there it is. God, all the way down the list. Look at that. 6 days ago? It's not like me. It was something I wanted to have a quick look at. It is very much... No, that's fair. If you're not into archery games, then yeah, this is not your cup of tea. Because it is literally just that. There's no other options. We all started off like that. The one thing that I wanted to test, because I haven't actually been back onto this to have a look yet, is... That's quite right. I wanted to have a quick go. The big purist quick. Wanted to have a quick go on... No, I'm not going to continue this one. Doesn't matter. Wow. Well, there you go. Well, you never know. I do have plans. Yeah, don't get Broken Edge. It's looking more and more like, because I think a lot of you guys would enjoy it, and it's like Among Us is all well and good, but that's quite chaotic. Yes, you could have 10 of us at a time, but I think Broken Edge is more of a... It's weird. It's like Among Us is a social game. It's about social deduction. But I think the way that Broken Edge works, it would be more of a game that you can actually have a decent conversation in, if that makes sense. Because how Among Us works is you're basically constantly trying to fuck each other over. There isn't time for conversation. You're constantly on task, or you're constantly doing things. Oh, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. But it's a strange one. Because every game of Among Us that I've had, I've wanted to chat to people. You can't really do that in-game. Whereas with Broken Edge, you can only have a party of, I think it's 4, it might be 6. And as 2 are fighting, the others are watching. So, I don't know, it just seems easier to have a conversation in that one. And it seems easier to teach as well. And there's more mastery to that. Yeah, definitely a level of precision that I appreciate. Or maybe It's because I don't want to play Among Us with you guys, so you don't realise the full depths of the asshole that you, the absolute asshat that you support online and watch the live streams of. Because nothing quite brings out my inner twat like Among Us. So, Gorilla Tag. I don't think I've got the stamina for that. Well, that's not entirely true. Uh-oh. Time to go. Uh-oh. Steal, naughty boy. Banned from Gorilla Tag, but isn't that a toxic area in the first place? And you managed to get banned from it? Nicely done. But yeah, yeah, Among Us is all about lying and deception and so on. I don't know, we'll see. I think Broken Edge is the one. I think Broken Edge is going places. And there's also like quite an esportsy competitive scene that they're trying to work into that. Whereas Among Us is quite casual. And I like a competitive scene. Yeah, anyone will report you for anything on those sort of games these days. Well, I could probably answer that for Camille. It depends on if Harry decides to start another scoring run. Even I can't. I don't think I'm capable of that, and I definitely have not got the time to match Harry's 100 and odd million. Sod that. See, the other thing as well, yeah, I'm not going to continue this run because first and foremost, I haven't done myself a service by I'm one life down straight away. One of the other reasons why I think Broken Edge would be a better one is Among Us with 10 people and everybody talking and trying to talk over each other could be difficult. I'm hesitant to do a stream of multiplayer games. Not that I don't want to, just it's a lot to do because I've got to talk. Yes, I have. I've played Tifa God. It was awesome. Played it a long time ago though. I've got to talk to chat as well as talk to the people in game. Now, if there's 10 plus chat, that could be quite difficult. If I've only got 2 or 3 with Broken Edge, that'll just be easier to manage. So what I'm doing is I'm actually testing my my tracking. And I am happy, hello Kicking, I am happy to report my tracking seems to be fixed. Or it looks that way anyway. But yeah, so on the, like we were talking about with the lighting, let me show you a couple of things for those who think the lighting's strange, not working properly, isn't working right. Look at this. Very well lit, but they've left the shadows on the floor. It just looks unnatural. And that's because this is baked in. They could turn that all round, but then... And then this one's very well lit as well. But you've still got the cloud effect going over the top. And then if we look into... Find you somewhere. I think they've just left more of it on this time than they intended on. Oh, why am I bothered about getting hit? I'm not continuing this run. That's the first little glitch that I've had. Oh, I didn't tell you guys how I'd solved it as well. My tracking issues. I'm trying to find an example So, yeah, that one is well lit, and it should be because it's a lot more open and airy. But, I mean, even that looks a lot more... Yeah, that seems darker than that in there, and that's indoors, and this is like quite open air. My point is, I think it's glitches and that they've left things on and they haven't corrected the light because of the mismatches. Show you something else as well that makes me think. Yes. But yeah, the problem that I was having with tracking, I think, is the fact that I think the light in my room, my main light, is either starting to fail or it's got dimmer or something along those lines. And because it's dimmer and not kicking out as much light, it's creating more shadow. And no, I think it might be as much to do with the recent update with Oculus, because you always seem to get fucking tracking problems when they put an update out. But anyway, so what I've done is I've been sat on, because I was planning on doing some play outside in the summers, in the evenings. I have been sat on what's called an IR caster. And its normal use, if you haven't heard of what one of those is you would put it up next to something like a CCTV camera. And CCTV cameras' night modes are that grayscale. And they're that grayscale because they're very similar to the pass-through that the Oculus has. If you double tap the Oculus, you'll see that grayscale view. And that's very similar to how... Am I even killing these for a reason? I'm looking for something to show off shadows wise, where like the inconsistencies of this. Yeah, even that one's well lit. And an IR caster, if you wanted to increase the light, I'm not going to hate you for it. Most people, the thing is, you could agree that it's a very good game. A lot of it is about getting into it, and that's part of the reason why I started doing what I do on the channel, to get more people past those first hurdles and appreciate what an awesome game it is. Maybe time to have a look back. But anyway, so what I was saying about the IR caster, like look at this one. Yeah, yes they are. Anyway, whilst I'm getting to Anakin's, because that's the perfect place to show it. Like all of like that bit's been lit up. That bit's been lit up. What's wrong with this part then? Why is that not lit? And why is that like a pure white and then this is like the darker grey that it should be? Have they like just cleaned this bit and not bothered with those? I mean, I wouldn't pay whoever you've got in for cleaning if they've just power washed this bit of stonework and forgotten the rest of the fucking hall. So what I think has happened, as I said, is they've turned lighting on in some places and not turned it off in others. I mean, look at the difference there. And that's the effect that you get when you don't have true shadowing or lighting in games, as I understand it. But again, even this has been lit up, and I don't think it needs to be. I think it needs to be. It adds a little bit of creepiness and a little bit of character to Purgatory, and that it's, you know, a bit dark and moody, because it's not a difficult level, so, you know, try and, you know, give it a bit of creep factor. But yeah, this IR caster thing, what that is an IR caster you would normally sit next to a CCTV camera. so that it can increase the light in the area. Now, what's the point of putting a big light next to a security camera that you want to be covert? Well, the way that it works is an IR caster kicks out infrared. Infrared cannot be seen, but it can be picked up by the camera. So what I've done is I've set up one of these IR casters in the top hand corner of my room and plugged it on. Plugged it in. Now, what you can do with an IR caster, which is very cool, is I could now turn the light off in my room and I would, in essence, be playing in the dark and have night vision, which is awesome. I got one of these IR casters so that I could play in the dark outside. Now that I've repositioned my modem, I may even be able to stream that as well. You wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing, I just have more room to play with. The problem with doing that in the dark is you're then creating a light source that is not above you and like spotted on you, which then means that if you turn around, you create shadow. So what the IR caster's doing in my room is it is in the top hand corner and beaming onto me, and it does a very good job. Of bouncing off of the walls. I think the one that I got cost me 30-40 quid. They're not massively expensive. I mean, you know, they're not cheap. You know, 30-40 quid is still a reasonable price tag. Getting them, you might be able to get ones that are quite cheap as well, but you want to get one that's reasonably powerful. The one that I've got is reasonably powerful, and I think it was about 30-40 quid. Gaps, super bright gaps. No, if it sorts out, it seems to have helped an awful lot with my tracking by putting that on. And so that makes me, as I said, it makes me think that the lighting, the possibly changing the bulb over or going for a harsher bulb might cure the problem that I've had. So I've changed nothing in my room but been getting all of these tracking problems, and now I just have to see about potentially changing the bulb over. So I've identified the problem. So this is another thing. Why is it so dark and moody in here? Why is this proper lighting yet outside is not? It's like, did they forget to turn it on here or off or something? And then the other thing as well is, why would you make everything so light when you spent so long putting this feature into the game? They changed the entire engine over. So that they could use this lighting that you can see me doing now, and you can do it with that. And look, they've even put that's something I haven't tried. Yeah, if it's flashing, then that's definitely an indication, because the tracking of the headset and what you see isn't going off of the actual light spectrum. It's going off of the infrared light that is being given off by the lighting and the lighting itself as well, but mainly the infrared. So if you can increase the infrared coverage, then you should, in theory, get better tracking. But yeah, they've put these extra coloured shards in as well, which they've actually programmed to give off different colours of light. Why go to all of this trouble to then make the game lighter, so that all of this, they change the engine over for this and for partly for Desolation, as I understand it, and so that they could upgrade the Knights models. And I think they did something with the Abominations, because the Knights didn't used to look like that. They used to look really bad. Well, no, they didn't used to look really bad. They just used to look a lot jankier, not as nice. Yeah, it was always going to be my last option. I didn't want to have to do it. I wanted to try everything else first. Again, like, you know, why isn't that well lit everywhere? I suppose this part kind of is. But I don't know. Whatever they've done, that you can't just raise the brightness of the room. It doesn't work if you've put shadowing into it. I missed a bit there. Didn't clean there with the old pressure washer, did they? So, as I said, it doesn't matter too much. I just don't think it's been done by design. You know, the lighting levels in Abyss have not been adjusted. Why is that? the lighting levels in Anakin's have not been adjusted. I think they're better in Anakin's, if I'm honest. Yeah, that doesn't look... maybe they've lit the walls up a little bit more, possibly. It's like, you know, if they are going to change the lighting, then make it look like they've done it with a purpose. More of the torches. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not a... That'll never be an infrared thing. Yeah, that's... Whee! That will always be... Skip the pit. Yeah. Yeah, if you're having to clean them every day, it's as I said, cleaning is only ever with controllers where your sticks are starting to go. Cleaning is only ever a temporary solution. I can show cleaning is only ever a temporary solution. One of the guys that I did a video with, I'm a Rainbow. He's done, and I think I've linked it. He's done a fantastic video. Let's play something else. He's done a fantastic video on, how to take apart to a very basic level, but how to remove the faceplate on your control pad and how to clean it. Suggestions if anyone wants to see anything being played or wants to ask something and specifically on something, I'll go and have a look. But I'm a Rainbow did a very good video on getting to the base level and taking the faceplate, this black bit here, off the controller so that you can get access to everything. But he's also done a full strip down of the controller. My advice would be, if you are in warranty with your controllers, send them away. Do I have Hyperdash? I do have Hyperdash. But there isn't any, that's more of a multiplayer thing. That is something... Yeah, I can show you some Dragon Fist. Steel Fox, if you haven't already, come join us in the Discord server. I will be organising groups for us to go and do some gaming together. So, but Hyperdash is the sort of thing. Where is Dragon? Yeah, Hyperdash is a fantastic game. Still haven't played Tentacular yet. Oh, I've already made one. Go and join mine. Vox Machina, that's the one. I want to put some time into that. I really want to play that. Echo's another one that we can play. I can play that to a reasonable level, or I used to be able to. Still haven't played Resident Evil 4 yet. Still need to get good at that. Still haven't played Phantom. Covert Ops. Blaston is now free. That's a nice little 1v1. Get on, Norb. This is why you're an admin. Yeah, if you follow that link, and then that should tell you how to make a Discord. Yeah. Where's Dragon Fist? We're going past it. This is another one that I want to show off. I'll have to... It's one of the things I did do to see if it was part of the problem. I didn't think it would be part of the problem with my tracking, but uninstalling a lot of games. Because one thing I've never known, maybe someone will be able to answer this in the chat for me. One thing I've... Oh, there it is. One thing I've never known is whether the hard drive that stores all of our games in a Quest 2 is a SSD or just normal memory. I would bet that... I'd hope it's SSD, but I'd bet that they might have skimped on it to keep the costs down and just done it as a normal hard drive. Oh yeah, no, I'm very happy to play Vox. I haven't played it enough. Done most. Oh, this one's a loud one. Hang on. Oh, it's powerful loud. Powerful loud. I don't want to turn the music off. The music's fantastic on this. Oh, let's just get into a game. And hopefully the music won't destroy me. Can you guys hear me over the music? I know if I was you, this is part of the reason why I did what I did with the mic. Oh, it's going away now. That's good. Show you one of the extra modes that Ben put in this recently. Which one was it? He did a Halloween. Oh, he did Vertigo as well. Ah, I've got to do things. Oh, is it that bad? Well, if I go into the game, because the music in game, like in the intro, is particularly loud and powerful. But I even told him to put it up a bit more. Vertigo is a very cool mode. I'll show you this off. Oh, also, hello, Momity. Yeah, so if you have a look at, as I was saying, if you have a look at I'm a Rainbow's videos, I've linked his to the little level cleaning. Long story short, if it's under warranty, bite the bullet, get it sent away. It'll take 2 or 3 weeks. You won't be able to play for 2 or 3 weeks, but at least you'll get a control pad back and it'll be working. Once you start cleaning, you are on a slippery slope of having to do what you're now doing, which is cleaning every fucking day. I'll tell you that for nothing. I want the Silver Tongue Devil outfit, yes, because that's the colours. The right colours. So this is a very specific mode. All right, I need to reposition myself so I don't kick my wall's ass. This is a very specific mode in that instead of fighting normally, you fight waves of opponents that are coming at you on something that's very reminiscent from... Fuck, I've forgotten. Fearless, I think it's on. This is on Fearless. 70. And either you beat them up... I think they have a life bar. But they also can be knocked off as well. Or do they have a life bar? It worries me also. Because gun. Of course you do.
I don't think you should. You know you can
have some of this. Yeah. Woo! Oh.
You do not know.
You do not know either.
But you will.
Bye-bye. So yeah, this mode is just a bit of fun, really. But you can absolutely send people flying, which is fantastic.
Okay, yeah. Let's fight.
Okay. Oh, got me. Dead. And it's over just like that. It's a good one, actually. There's a zombie mode as well, but I don't know why I haven't got it unlocked. I've done everything on this game. Maybe I have to do it once more. But there is Ben added a Halloween mode. Oh, at least the music's gone off now. Ben added a Halloween mode within the specials, which is here. I know who that is. I ain't got time to go through the entire game, though. I don't know if I've got a save. Maybe it's because I deleted my save. Let me have a quick look, see what saves I've got. Continue. Yeah. 2 out of 5, 2 out of 14, 26. Might be able to unlock it. I'd like to show it off to you because Ben's put a lot of work into it, bless him. So it'd be nice to show you what... Got to beat the guy first. That one. Basically, to unlock this mode, you have to beat the zombie martial artist dude, Zeng Lao, something like that. This guy's usually pretty difficult as well. But Officer Lau, and his fatal flying guillotine. Can't remember how to play this. It's a great speech, mate. You should, politician. Got some moves on him, this zombie. Woo! Didn't like that one, did you? Like that, or maybe one of those, or maybe a little one of them. It's good that you can do these things. Ooh, that was a bad hit. Oh no. That's not too bad. I don't just need to beat him, I don't need to beat him well. Which is probably a good thing. Now, don't be sick on me. Disgusting. Disgusting zombie. Ah! Yeah, we just need to beat him. We don't need to beat him well, so it doesn't matter if I get defeated. It just means I can windmill in. Actually, having said that, maybe not. Up. All right. Watch out for the spikes. That hurt you, didn't it? It's going low, high. It's all the right levels of jank. And when I say jank, I should say charm, because jank, as I understand it in American terminology, means shit. Whereas jank in the terminology that I'm using is jank can be good or bad. This is full of good jank, but what we'll call it instead is charm. Oh, I was playing it on hard. I thought I was playing it on normal. Right. Let us get out of here. Main menu. And then I will show you the other mode that he added. So he added the vertigo side of things, and then for Halloween I didn't cover it because there wasn't enough to show you in just doing a single mode. I was tempted, but I think I had other things on at the time, if I'm honest. But the Halloween mode, I know, right? Definitely out of practice. Do you remember the last stream I did of this? I didn't train for it, I was just playing more of this, because you get better at a game by playing a game. Like, you know, nothing quite gets you ready for the fitness levels of Beat Saber than Beat Saber. As far as this game's concerned, it's very much the same. You're using a lot of the same groups. I've been doing a lot of video editing. I haven't had time for doing workouts in the morning, if I'm honest. So, but, candles. Complete the ancient ritual of fight. So this one, ninja mode's awesome. That's where I get my training from. And basically these are Chinese zombies. They die with throat hits. That's the one thing that I can tell you. And you also have the problem that if you leave the area, the game will throw fatal flying guillotines at you. But I found that you can use those. Ah! My eye! That went right in my eye. I found that you can use the fatal flying guillotines that the level spawns when you leave the candled circle against the enemies by, well, I'll try and show you. Say, leave, let the zombies come after you, and position yourself. I think he might have changed it. I told him that I was abusing that hellishly. Let me try it again a second. I just have to do it a bit different. So if I get nice and low, and then there you go, look. Yeah! Your own traps are working against you. Bam! Slap! Kung Fu slap! they also do a great job of blinding you in this mode as well. Which, I think you guys will see that. Oh, come on, that was a throat hit. That was definitely a throat hit. Ow. But yeah, throat hits are the equivalent of headshots for these style of zombies. So it just means a little bit of precision can go a long way. Yeah, my eyes. Oh, I can barely see. Can you guys see that? Does it actually show the vision as a slit? Oh, I got my ass kicked. Help me, zombie. Health isn't too bad. Awesome. It's one of the things I do like about this game. There's certain characters that have that as their special ability. The snake guy does a great job. He's one of my favourite to fight because he can fuck you completely by hitting him with his poison snake fist and completely removing your vision. It's awesome. That was on. Wasn't then. Yeah. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Can't throw the pumpkin. What about candles? Yeah. Look out behind you, dude. Woo! Oh, I should be able to catch that. Don't look at the snaky fist. Ah. Get away from me. I've always found the double rake move very effective in this. Absolutely destroys ninjas by just going, or anything with low life. You also get, if you didn't see as well, one of the things that I asked Ben to do, and I'm pretty sure he implemented because I got to play the beta of this originally. Ah, now I'm getting it. I played the beta of this originally, this mode, and I said to Ben, bring more of the special zombies in more regularly, and I think he done that because we saw a different one at, I think it was at 20. Love the slow motion on this. Ow. Getting harder now. Get out. I was hoping to get up to 50. So there you go. He's got zombies of all the zombie versions of all the different characters, and I think, or most of the different characters, and they all come in at different stages. I think it might even be random as well. I haven't played this mode enough to know that or not, but it's a cool little touch. And if I remember rightly, I don't know how you do it. You might have to unlock them by doing what I just did then. If I remember rightly. Whew, played this for 2.5 hours last time, and I did not even let up. I didn't even break a sweat. Main menu. If I remember rightly, he's allowed it so that you can use the zombie skins for all of the characters as well in all modes, which is quite cool. It'll be even cooler when we've got, or if he gets round to, or is able to do the multiplayer side of things. Let's have a quick look. Don't think he added anything. The one-arm boxer mode is really cool, although I wouldn't want to do that and give myself a intentional disadvantage. Oh no, not that. Not that. Let's special modes. That. Let's have a quick look at Ninja and see, because there's a character select area within this. And if I remember rightly, I'll do one that's definitely got it. Where is he? Is it too weak? I wonder how. I'll have to ask him then. I'm sure he put the zombie skins in for you to use. But yeah. Anyway, right. That's enough of that. On. What next? Anything else? Whilst we're at it? I've got to make a start on how much time we got. Oh, loads. Well, probably loads. I've got to make a start on Mother Gunship. Could do that. Yeah, all the little modes that he's put in there are fun, and he doesn't have to. That game is fully fleshed out. It's everything that it needs to be, and he's added a lot to it since the various bits and bobs, since the launch rather. And even since the beta that I was in. Oh, what could I do? What could I do? I've got a lot of time for that one, Orb. I think I showed you that one off Eternal Starlight. Really good game there. I'm not playing Cosmo Dread because I want to sleep tonight. Need to show you guys Dark Times at some point in the future. A lot of these I haven't got installed. As I said, I went through a lot of my games and uninstalled them because I didn't know if that was part of the problem, because as I was saying or alluding to earlier, I think one of the areas that the quest... Yeah, come on, let's have a look at this. I haven't even touched this yet, and I know it. I already know it's my kind of game because you can get ridiculously sized big guns in it. I would imagine Oculus, one of the ways that they would have penny pinched to get the price point of the Oculus out originally would have been to make the memory cards normal as opposed to SSD, which then means that the more memory, like anything that you have that is taken up with stuff, the more it impairs the system overall.
Dang it, recruit, wake up!
I'm
your
awake.
tail moving. Pick up a gun part and get out of here.
How big a robot am I?
I mean, there should be a gun part there, right? Okay, well, try the next room.
Ugh. Oh god, that makes me sick. Right, how do I change that? Not that one.
You can target a door to move on.
Hold X or A, target the next door. Oh, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't you put the options behind you? I need snap turn to actual snap turn. Invert free movement, no. Crafting in combat, aim tracing, no. Movement free. Don't mind having free movement. I don't use my right stick for turning in pretty much any game, but I do like to have it set so that if I do need it for repositioning, I don't give myself fucking headache whilst I'm doing it. Are you kidding me? It hasn't got snap turn. Interesting. Free look sensitivity. Ugh. Invert free movement. No, it doesn't. Ooh. Well,
Try it
guess
out.
I'll just
Get moving.
do everything manually then. Like I was going to anyway.
Oh, hot dang nabbit on a stick. They found us. Charge up your fists and keep the charge held while you punch explode those crystals.
Can't I have the guns though? Okay. Ah, okay. It's got some range on it. I get it.
Float like a butterfly, sting like a dump truck.
Well, dump trucks are all well and good at
You
stinging.
showed those staple hounds.
Still rather have a
Hey,
gun.
Look at that. Gun parts. Try pulling that connector part to you now. Use your non-firing hand. Connectors may not look like much, but these babies hold the power of connecting. Look, I didn't name the dang things, okay? Just attach
be
it to
that
the
way
socket
around.
on the back of your... All right, barrels. You get to try them all eventually.
Yeah,
Even all
smooth
at the same
turn
time.
hurts my
Here's the
smooth
future.
brain.
Great. Grab and attach a barrel to the end of your
That I know, like I've seen like Beardo Banjo insists on having it like this. I think GT does as well. I can't do it. It hurts my head. Really does. It's the one thing that I have not got the VR legs for. Like turning on spot. It's part of the reason why I do it. Snap turn, fine, no problem. But right, why would I not go for the 2-barrel one? Shotgun. Oh, that's why. No, we'll have blaster. Clank. No. Yes. Clank.
Nice. Give it a fire.
Cool. So now we've got a gun.
Not bad. You can spice that up with some special ammo, though.
I'll spice that up with
Special
lightning
ammo do all
canister.
sorts of fun things
Yeah.
with a gun. But
So
they
if we
only
put
affect the closest barrel on the gun.
that on there,
Special
that
ammo
then means
canisters
that
run out of juice quick, though. You'll have to look for ways to recharge
that's
them. All right,
now
here we
lightning
go.
shot.
There are enemies in the next room. I bet they're real
Money
angry,
or
too.
crystals.
You
Money! I don't know what
probably
crystals does, but I know what money does.
Well, good luck.
Move your head to dodge enemy projectiles. Options to enable different movement. Get back. So I said, it's pretty simple concept. Build your guns up to ridiculous proportions. Kill the things that come at you. As I understand it. Do know quite a bit about this game, even though I've never played it.
Excellent job.
Been waiting on this one for a while.
Get moving.
I will.
Hey, money! You can't bring that
the
back
money.
in the HQ, so you might as well spend it when you get the chance.
Crystals. Forge
Paths
upgrade.
lead to the core of the mother gunship.
We're alright on health, so
And
let's
rewards along the way can be
see if we can do
very
anything
different.
upgrade wise.
Choose wisely. Did you notice the purple crystals spilling out of the aliens? Alien guts. I'm just kidding. But that stuff does harm
So this one's got a 2-player cooperative on it as well. Can I shoot those? No. It's got a 2-player cooperative wave mode on it. That's a big gun. Can I not have that one? Wait. Where are they getting this hardware from?
Some loot can only be collected by destroying
Ooh.
vessel
Ooh.
papers.
Little bit of secret sauce there.
Ah, an upgrade kit. These things are cool. Target the part of your gun that you want to upgrade.
Oh. Hold. Right trigger. Cool. Happy day. We'll have another one of those. Because more damage, why not, eh? Why I've decided to lead with my left hand, I have no idea. I'm not left-handed. Alright, okay, that's an in-game bonus. Or in-match bonus, rather. Thought it was some kind of secret. That's special ammo. Ow. More power. Armor, no. Money, yes. Sure, we'll be fine. But you can, so you've got the modules on both hands, so that you can have 2 guns going, and the guns can get up to absolutely ridiculous levels. And there is an element of, as I understand it, kind of like roguelite, in that these rooms are always randomly generated, and the enemies are the same, I believe. No, this one's a paid-for one. It's on discount at the moment. It's like $11.99. Again, this is one that I'll maybe do all gun part. That's what we want. I'll do a stream of this game at some point, but I want to get a good feeling for it first, so that I can show it off in a good light. Also gives me time to contact the devs, see what they got to say. I mean, bit harsh still. It's not too bad. Maybe it's not looking quite as good as it is. Bear in mind that we are just in the tutorial. Actually, I'm completely forgetting to free move. I forgot about that. So not only can you move yourself, but you can obviously also move in your play space. I haven't been doing that. What an idiot. What a fucking idiot. Another lightning container? No. Snowman cap? No. Cozy grenade cap. Well, I need a... We could. So if that's a cap, does that just fire shit? Okay, so let's take all of that. That's cool that you can move the entire thing. Let's take all of that and then let's have this and put that on there. That doesn't seem to give me the firepower that I thought it would. So let's see if we can attach it to here to have icy snow lightning. Cool. Shop! All that cash is going to pay off.
Ah, yes, shops. Spend all your hard-earned money here for new toys.
Propane tank. So caps are things to add. Cap. Dakka cap. Ammo reserve cap. I mean, we kind of like ammo. Let's get that. Damn it. I've not got much. I've not got enough money. I want to buy the things. I've not got any gold. Oh, you fuck's sake. Idiot. No, it's because I'm trying to purchase it straight from the thing. Bloody blithering idiot. Right, that can go on there. I don't think... It spins, though. Look at that. Whee! Give her a great time with one of those, right? Right. None of these are actual parts. We'll take that with us. Don't need health. Save our money. Get some crystals. So now we can spin this, but shoot this. Why are you shielded? This does not compute. Because of you. No worries, kicking. But yeah, this style of bullet hell game really appeals to me. Bullet hell from them, but more bullet hell from you, being able to put out a ridiculous amount of firepower. I know we've only got a puny little blaster at the moment, but sure we'll get something huge. As said, it is, you know, it is what it is. It's quite basic. I think this was on, well, I suppose it starts off quite basic. It is on at $11.99. No, £10.49 at the moment, which I think is a good. I think it's a good price. But again, it's cooperative. Another one that I can play with people potentially. Haha, your bullet hell means nothing. Although I don't seem to be doing much. Ooh, 100% crit chance there. And dead. Well, I think we needed a bigger gun. Rip, run. Okay, so there's also meta progression, so you don't want to worry too much about how far you can get until you've got all of the progression. Cool, so I got that now, and I've got that now, and I think I can maybe... Alright, okay, you can favourite combinations. Well, they're just random guns, so... Laser parts. Rip run indeed. But that's how these games work. So, that would have taken me all day to beat that thing, so it's probably just as well I died. Okay, this one doesn't look like it's going to be...
Let's introduce you to the team.
Hey there, I'm Tech Officer Wilkinson.
Why am I so
Things
tall?
running around here.
Can I play with this?
Captain Hylas, designated collection master, at your service.
Feel free to have a look around. When you're ready, hit the embark button to get back into the battle.
Terrible posture. I am definitely over the age of 18. Yeah, so there's a solo play multiplayer. Still no snap turn though. That annoys me. But I'm sure I'll get over it. Yeah, yeah. No, it's definitely not there. Rubbish. Yeah, this one I'll play in my own time, because I feel like to be able to show... Again, this is why I play a lot of games in my own time and then show you guys them when I'm adequate at them, so that I can show off the good things within them, the cool stuff, because ultimately that's what you want to see, or at least that's what I'd want to see. So, right. Anything else that we can have a quick blast on? Not really. Right. I think it'll do that there. So what have we done? We've done a bit of In-Death and a bit of Cosmic Survivors and a bit of Dragon Fist and a bit of Mothership and a bit of Ancient Dungeon. And yeah. So I was hoping to do this stream and have no problems because of how cursed the last stream was. So this was going to be a little bit of a bonus no curse stream. How well that went and how easy a fix it was. But yeah, right. Well, we'll leave it there. And on that uncursed bombshell, I've been Silver Tongue Devil. Thanks very much for your time. Good night.